Boris Miokovic was born in Nova Gradiška, Yugoslavia on April 3, 1950, to Milan and Anna Miokovic, who were from the village of Masika. After several years of owning various restaurants and entertainment businesses, Boris and his family are currently owners of Tops of Windsor on Ottawa Street.
Mr. Miokovic, tell us about your education and training back home.
Back home, after the grade school, or after the grade school, I went to hotel school, which took 3 years. After I finished that, I found a job, and I was working on the Adriatic coast in nice hotels.
Okay.
And
How did you come to Canada and why?
how did I come to Canada? My grandfather was living here. This is my mother's father, and his son, my uncle, he brought me here. I wanted to come here, especially after I finished hotel school. I wanted to come here to Canada.
Okay. What did you do after you came to Canada for a living?
After I came to Canada, my uncle he owned a hotel in Windsor, and I was working over there. As I did different jobs, from dishwashing to janitorial, and that's about it.
Okay. What was your uncle's name and what was the name of the hotel?
Okay, my uncle's name is Dusan Mandic, and the name of the hotel was Bellevue Tavern.
Now, tell us about the story behind you start your own business.
From after I came to Canada, I was living in this hotel Bellevue Tavern for about 18 months. Then I was looking for a job because that job didn't pay just minimum wages. So I found a job in Chrysler, and I went to work over there, and I was working there and the hotels and on construction everywhere. 2-3 jobs. Then I opened my own restaurant because my wife, she's a chef by trade. So she came to Canada 6 months after me. That was 1971. And we started our own little place. The name was Belgrade Restaurant.
Where was that?
That was on Ottawa Street here in Windsor. So we stayed there for 5 years, and at the same time I was working at the Chrysler and at the Belgrade Restaurant. And she was taking care of kitchen and the business and everything.
What did you do after that?
Then after that, I decided to sell the restaurant and to quit the Chrysler and to move on. Because if I stayed in Windsor, I know it's hard to quit the Chrysler because that's a sure thing, right? So I did. I sold the place first. I sold the restaurant first, and we moved to Hamilton, where my family lives and my wife's family. Okay, so we stayed there for 6 months, and at the same time we were looking for a business up north, somewhere up north in Canada. So we find a place in Parry Sound after about 5 months, 4 months. So we moved there.
Okay, so explain a bit about the hotel you had in Parry Sound.
Well, the place we bought in Parry Sound was it was very nice place. It used to be very popular and busy. It was right on the lake. The name was Whitfield Lodge. So, and the place was bankrupt. They didn't have no business, So when we came over there, we fixed the place up, cleaned it up, and the business we had good business. The business was great. The place was busy, unbelievable. So then, I said to myself, let's sell this and, move on to some. We didn't like it that much up there because it was it was okay in summer. It was nice and busy, but in summer there was not too many people, and it was lots of snow, and you are insulated. We didn't have too many Serbian people around, so we wanted to move closer to the Toronto or Hamilton or whatever. Then when I put this place up for sale and we sold it, Then I find another place in Peterborough. Same business. The name was Tops. So we went over there and we stayed there. Same thing. The place didn't have no business. It was almost bankrupt. So we fixed it up, So the business was good after we fixed it up. We cleaned it up. So we put it up for sale. After 2 years, we sold the place. So now my wife and my son, they said, let's go back to Windsor because, we used to live here and my son was born in Windsor. So I said, okay, let's go. So that's what we did. So we packed our things, we sold the house and the business, and we moved back to Windsor.
Okay. Now let us talk about Tops of Windsor. How did it come to?
Okay, Tops of Windsor is, when we moved to Windsor, I was looking for, same business, to stay in same business, and there was one place was named Majestic Tavern, which I always liked from day one I came to Canada. So I said, if I ever, go back to same business, I want to buy this place Majestic, or I'm not going to stay in same business, right? So I see the guy, the owner of Majestic, and the place was for sale. The place, same thing, didn't have no business. The business didn't have nobody, So we bought the place, we fixed it up again, and then we tried different things. We tried with Serbian food and, fine entertainment to make it into fine dining, and that didn't work. It was busy for a while, then it just, something happened, So then we changed we said, we have to do something about it. So we changed it to nightclub. And, we kept the same menu. And right now the business is really great. We have one of the best businesses here in Windsor.
What kind of entertainment do you have?
Right now we have entertainment, they call it karaoke. Karaoke, this is a type of entertainment, came from Japan. It's like empty orchestra, and that which we play from, in a machine. We play the discs and video shows on TVs, and the words of the song, and the customers, they go up on the stage and, they provide like their own entertainment, and it's really successful.
Do you have any celebrities coming, or just
No,
the customers?
just the customers. We have like few people, like we have one guy, he sounds like Elvis. It's just like, if you don't see him, you would think it's Elvis, Like he comes here all the time, and like few people like that they show up all the time.
Explain the restaurants, the area, and how many seats and how many employees.
Well, the restaurant is the place, the Tops of Windsor. We call it the name. First, I want to tell you why did I name it Tops, because we had the place in Peterborough was Tops, and it was very successful. It was very good for us, So we thought we're gonna, have same name. So we couldn't just have Tops. We have to add something to it, because you can have only one place in Ontario with the same name. So we put Tops of Windsor. So the place is about 465 seats. We have a banquet room upstairs, and I don't know what else.
How many employees?
Employees, we have about 25, 26. And when we bought the place, the previous owner, he had maybe I think 2 persons, 2 people working, because they didn't have no business.
Now tell us about your family. How did you meet your wife? When did you get married? And how many children?
Okay, I met my wife. I was working on my papers to go to Canada, and I just met my wife before I went to Canada. So then, well, we fell in love, and we decided to get married. But because of the papers were already on my name, only as a single, she couldn't go with me, So then I went by myself, and she came 6 months later. And she's a chef by trade, and she was working with me in the kitchen in the Bellevue Tavern. Then in 1973 we had a son, and then we moved from that, from the Bellevue. The son is his name is Milan, and my wife's name is Slobodanka. And
What do they do right now?
right now, my wife, she takes care of take care of books, and she does scheduling, and she look, you check into everything, And my son is working behind the bar for 2 nights, and 2 days he's doing my job. Like I'm training him into management.
Is he going to school or?
He's going. He just finished high school, and he's going to university in Windsor.
What is he going to be?
Well, first, he's telling me he wants to take a law. So we'll see how they're going to accept him.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And God bless you.
Thank you.